the strict dad. Disclaimer, I love my dad, no hate towards him. My dad doesn't think he was strict, but I think he was. Let me know at the end of the video if you think he was or not. Alright, so rule number 1, I had a curfew of 9 p.m. every single day all the way up until I was 18. 18 is essentially when I ended up moving out of the house, and if I was not home at 8, I would get my phone taken. I would get my phone taken for the entirety of the next day. I don't know why it cut out. But yeah. And then rule number 2, I had 5-minute showers. And baby, when I tell you I could not even wash my hair in 5 minutes, or it would take me at least 5 minutes to wash my hair. So this rule was really, really hard for me. And every minute that we went over, our dad would actually make us pay him money, or like that was the rule. Like if you went over 5-minute showers, we have to pay dad money for it, because our water bill was expensive, which I understand. But I would literally have to wash my hair in the sink sometimes, because I could not, like, I had such long hair too when I was living with my dad, and I could not do my hair. Okay, rule number 3 was I had to put my phone up in my dad's room at 9 o'clock on the dot, or I would lose my phone again. If I did not put it in his room at 9 o'clock when my curfew was, I would also lose my phone the next day, which would suck because we needed our phone for school. And if we didn't have our phone for school, like, I wasn't able to turn in my assignments, and it just made like a whole thing. So I had to have my phone for school, basically. Rule number 4, by the way, I forgot to say these rules are in no particular order, but rule number 4 was I had screen time on my phone all the way until I turned 18. And the reason being was my dad would only let us have 2 hours for the entire phone. Like, I had 30 minutes for games. It was like 2 hours total. I had like an hour for messages. So if I used up my 2 hours in the day, it would I wouldn't be able to use anything on my phone, and it would just show like the little hourglass upside down. It was actually really embarrassing, because I remember one time at school I ran out of screen time, and it like did the flip thing when you have screen time, and I was like, oh my gosh. And somebody was like, you have screen time? And I was like, yeah, my dad doesn't want me to be on my phone too much, which was good, but like I had 2 hours for messages as well, which was actually so embarrassing because I couldn't text and it would take up my screen time, which was also so annoying. Rule number 5, this one's valid. I wasn't really allowed to wear anything cropped or anything that really showed skin. I'm Christian, but also my dad just did not want, like, he wanted us to be modest, which I respected, of course. I was pretty modest growing up, so I didn't care about this rule that much, and I didn't want like guys looking at me in negative ways anyway, so I was just like, you know what, that's fine. But even when I was 18, I would wear something that was like slightly cropped, or like would show like a little bit of stomach, and then I would get in so much trouble, and my dad would be like, you need to go, I shouldn't say so much trouble, he'd just be like, you need to go upstairs and change. And one time my boyfriend was over, and my dad thought my shorts were too short or something, and he made me go upstairs and change, and I came downstairs and he was like, nope, I don't like those 3 times in front of my boyfriend, and my boyfriend's just like, what's going on? Rule number 6, I was not allowed to have a TV in my room until I was 18. And you want to know what was so crazy to me growing up? I wasn't allowed to have a TV in my room, but my sister got one when she was 15. And even me being 18, I had parental controls on my TV. Which didn't bother me too bad, because again, I didn't really even use my TV that much because it had parental controls on it. I used my phone a lot more when I was 18 because my screen time got taken off, but still, I never really understood why my dad didn't want me staying up late at night. But even when I was 18, I was like, can I at least like get a little bit more freedom? That's what I'm going to say in this video, and you all can let me know if you want a part 2. But I was not allowed to get my nails done. I'm not even kidding. Like, my dad did not want me using my money because he wanted me to save up for a car, which I did. And he would not let me get my nails done. Like, he thought it was really ugly too, and was like, no, you can't get your nails done. So I like never had my nails done. I had to sneak and walk to the nail salon, which I did multiple times, me being me. But I was really not allowed to get my nails done.